Have you ever gazed upon a piece of art so luminous, so mesmerizing that it seemed to hold a secret light within? That, my friends, is the magic of resin art. This captivating medium allows artists to transform ordinary objects into extraordinary works of art, encapsulating them in a crystal-clear, glass-like finish. From shimmering jewelry to intricate sculptures, resin art knows no bounds. At the heart of this artistic revolution lies epoxy resin, a versatile material formed by mixing two key components, resin and hardener. When combined in precise ratios, these liquids trigger a chemical reaction, transforming the mixture from a fluid state into a solid, durable, and often transparent material. Join us as we delve into the fascinating world of resin art, uncovering its secrets and discovering the joy of creating with this captivating medium. Whether you're an experienced artist or a curious beginner, the world of resin art welcomes you with open arms.
Epoxy resin, the backbone of countless artistic endeavors, might seem like a magical substance, but its creation is rooted in science. Unlike naturally occurring resins, epoxy resin is synthetic, meticulously crafted by combining two essential components, resin and hardener. The resin, often a clear, honey-like liquid, forms the base of the mixture, while the hardener acts as the catalyst, initiating the transformation that gives resin art its signature strength and durability. When these two components are combined in the correct proportions, a chemical reaction known as curing begins. The once fluid resin gradually transforms, becoming thicker and more viscous until it reaches a solid state. The curing process can take anywhere from a few hours to several days, depending on the specific type of resin used and the environmental conditions. The beauty of epoxy resin lies not only in its ability to transform from a liquid to a solid, but also in its remarkable clarity. This transparency, coupled with its durability and resistance to yellowing, makes epoxy resin the ideal medium for creating captivating works of art that will stand the test of time.
Embarking on your resin art journey is an exciting endeavor, and like any artistic pursuit, it requires the right tools and materials. Fear not, for equipping yourself with the essentials is easier than you might think. With a few key supplies, you'll be well on your way to creating stunning resin art pieces that reflect your unique style and vision. First and foremost, you'll need epoxy resin and hardener. These typically come packaged together with clear instructions on the correct mixing ratio. Investing in a high-quality resin is crucial, as it will ensure clarity, durability, and minimal yellowing over time. Next, you'll need measuring cups and stirrers for accurately combining the resin and hardener. To protect your work surface and ensure easy cleanup, silicone mats are a must-have. Gloves and a respirator mask are essential for protecting your skin and lungs from the fumes released during the curing process. Finally, you'll need a heat gun or a butane torch for eliminating pesky air bubbles that can form in the resin.
While resin art is an incredibly rewarding and enjoyable pursuit, it's important to prioritize safety throughout the creative process. Epoxy resin, though safe when handled correctly, does release fumes during the curing process that can be harmful if inhaled. To protect yourself, it's crucial to work in a well-ventilated area. Open windows and doors to allow fresh air to circulate, or consider using a respirator mask specifically designed for working with resin. Wearing gloves is also essential, as resin can irritate the skin upon contact. Choose nitrile gloves over latex, as latex gloves can be degraded by resin. When mixing resin and hardener, always wear eye protection, such as safety glasses or goggles. By taking the necessary precautions and following these safety guidelines, you can enjoy the creative process to the fullest while protecting your well-being.
Section 5, Step by Step, bringing your resin vision to life. Now that you're familiar with the materials and safety precautions, let's dive into the exciting part, creating your own resin art. The process, while seemingly complex, can be broken down into simple, manageable steps. Follow along as we guide you through each stage, from mixing to pouring to creating stunning effects. Step 1. Preparation is key. Before you begin, gather all your materials and ensure your workspace is clean, well ventilated, and protected with a silicone mat. Put on your gloves and safety glasses to protect yourself. Step 2. The perfect blend. Using separate measuring cups, carefully measure out the resin and hardener according to the manufacturer's instructions. The ratio is crucial for proper curing, so double-check your measurements for accuracy. Step 3. Mixing magic. Pour the measured resin and hardener into a clean mixing cup. Using a stir stick, slowly and thoroughly mix the two components together for at least 3 minutes. Scrape the sides and bottom of the cup to ensure all the resin and hardener are fully incorporated. Step 4. Time to pour. Slowly pour the mixed resin into your chosen mold or onto your prepared surface. Avoid lifting the mixing cup too high, as this can introduce air bubbles. If using multiple colors, pour each color separately and allow them to blend organically, or use a toothpick to create swirls and patterns. Step 5. Bubble Patrol. After pouring, check your resin piece for air bubbles. Use a heat gun or butane torch to gently wave heat over the surface, popping any bubbles that rise. Section 6. A world of molds, shaping your resin masterpieces. One of the most captivating aspects of resin art is its versatility in form and shape. From simple coasters to intricate jewelry pendants, the possibilities for shaping your resin creations are limited only by your imagination. Molds act as the vessel in which your resin art takes shape, guiding the liquid resin into the desired form as it cures. They come in a wide array of materials, each with its own unique properties and advantages. Silicone molds, known for their flexibility and ease of use, are a popular choice for both beginners and experienced resin artists. These molds are readily available in a wide variety of shapes and sizes, from geometric patterns to intricate floral designs. For those seeking a more rustic or organic aesthetic, molds made from materials like wood, metal, or even found objects can add a unique touch to your resin art. The key is to experiment with different mold materials and shapes to discover what resonates with your personal style.
Section 7. Color my canvas pigments and powders for vibrant resin art. While the crystal clear nature of epoxy resin is captivating in its own right, adding color opens up a world of creative possibilities, allowing you to transform your resin art into vibrant, eye-catching masterpieces. From subtle hints of color to bold, dramatic statements, the right pigments and powders can elevate your resin art to new heights. When it comes to coloring resin, there's a wide array of options available, each with its own unique properties and effects. Alcohol inks, known for their vibrant hues and ability to create stunning organic patterns, are a popular choice for adding color to resin. For a more opaque and pearlescent effect, mica powders are an excellent choice. These finely ground pigments come in a rainbow of colors, from shimmering golds and silvers to vibrant blues and greens. Experimenting with different types of pigments and powders is half the fun, allowing you to discover which effects best suit your artistic style. Section 8. Trapped in Time, Embedding Treasures in Resin. One of the most magical aspects of resin art is its ability to capture and preserve objects in time, transforming them into cherished keepsakes or statement pieces. From delicate dried flowers to shimmering glitters, the possibilities for embedding treasures in resin are endless, allowing you to create truly unique and personalized works of art. Dried flowers, with their delicate beauty and sentimental value, are a popular choice for embedding in resin. Whether it's a bouquet from a special occasion or wildflowers gathered on a nature walk, encapsulating them in resin preserves their beauty, creating a timeless reminder of cherished memories. For a touch of sparkle and glamour, glitters, sequins, and metallic flakes are excellent choices for adding a touch of whimsy to your resin art. These shimmering embellishments catch the light beautifully, creating a mesmerizing effect that adds depth and dimension to your creations. With a little creativity and careful planning, you can transform ordinary objects into extraordinary works of art that tell a story and capture a moment in time.
Pause 3S. Section 9. Resin over paintings. A new dimension. In this chapter, we will explore the technique of pouring a layer of resin over an acrylic or oil painting. This method allows the painting to be seen through the transparent layer of resin, creating a stunning effect. You can also add glitter or collaged paper elements to enhance the visual appeal. Let's dive into the process and see how it's done. To begin, ensure your painting is completely dry and free of any dust or debris. Place your painting on a level surface and prepare your resin mixture according to the manufacturer's instructions. Slowly pour the resin over the painting, starting from the center and working your way outwards, allowing it to flow naturally and cover the entire surface. As you pour, you may notice bubbles forming in the resin. use a heat gun or a torch to gently remove these bubbles, holding the tool a few inches above the surface and moving it in a sweeping motion. Be cautious not to overheat the resin, as this can cause it to yellow or crack. Once the resin is evenly spread and bubble-free, you can add your embellishments. Sprinkle glitter, place collaged paper elements, or even add small trinkets to the resin while it's still wet. These additions will sink slightly into the resin, creating a layered effect that adds depth and interest to your artwork. Allow the resin to cure completely, following the recommended curing time provided by the resin manufacturer. Once cured, your painting will have a glossy, glass-like finish that enhances the colors and details of your artwork, giving it a professional and polished look. With a little practice and experimentation, you can master the technique of pouring resin over paintings, transforming your artwork into captivating pieces that combine the beauty of traditional painting with the modern allure of resin art.